Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 6th to the 12th of June 2022. So we begin the week with Saturn turning retrograde, and this will take us all the way through to the late middle of October. And Saturn is in Aquarius. This is quite a big one, I feel, because we won't have Saturn in Aquarius after this transit for another 28 to 30 years, and we are in what's called the age of Aquarius, which is a real thing. So to make the most of this, most people will set intentions on a new moon. They may observe a Mercury retrograde or be aware of a Saturn return. But with this recent Mercury retrograde, I started to feel that we could actually set intentions for that learning curve. And now that we've got Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, that would work even more so. So this would be a low-lying intention setting, something to work at day by day, as Saturn is a slow mover and we've got all the way to October. But have a look where the late degrees of Aquarius are in your chart. That's going to be 18 to 25 degrees, and if you've got any angles or aspects to that, if you know your chart, because I feel this is absolutely a golden workshop. Now that we've let go of some of the storylines that I was talking about and changed our mind, changed our perception with the recent Mercury retrograde in Gemini, then this is a chance to go in deeper and anchor that wisdom and live from a more empowered place. So the theme of this Saturn retrograde is to anchor in our higher vibration, and I feel the revelations coming through from this. There'll be some past life resonance. So past lives aren't supposed to be a story that we carry forwards where we were somebody fantastic in a previous life. It's more an echo, a resonant memory of something that we've lived before and learnt from, but wanted to bring forward and either carry on or experience the opposite in this life. So if you do any past life work, it's very much with a view to guiding you to your purpose. What am I learning this time? Can I tap into ancient memories that will help me or warn me if I'm going back in the old direction? And as Aquarius is kind of a timeless, we're coming off the wheel of time energy, coming off the wheel of karma, time, and man-made structures, then I feel it might be easier to tune into past life resonant memories that can help and guide us in this life. So Saturn's about taking personal responsibility, and Aquarius is the vibrational universe. So we now know that we have to be responsible for what we're transmitting and receiving vibrationally in order to become the master manifestors and the contributors to the positive changes that are coming along. So that be the change you want to see would come into play here. And one of the keys to Aquarius is purity and strength combined. A lot of times people think of purity as soft and innocent and weak, and strength as hard and mature and cold. But there's a combination of these two energies here, where finding the purest space inside will actually be your strength as you transmit and receive from there, having let go of all the false perceptions and outdated structures and limitations. So go deep on that one, find where it is in your chart, find where it's happening for you. But I feel this is a real valuable workshop over the summer. The rest of the week is fairly quiet, but we are building up to two events, and the first one is on Saturday. We have Venus meeting with Uranus. So the theme of this one is unconditional love, deconditioning the heart, which is a lot of my work. How to get, if we're going to change our mind with Mercury retrograde, then with Venus it's about our heart space. And meeting with Uranus, there's a renewal, there's personal values, there's finding our true self, and actually starting to realise what is love. So Venus, the heart space and love, creativity, productivity, and Uranus, the calendar boy for this modern age, which is breaking free from the old and stepping in with ancient wisdom to embrace the new potential. So a real heart opening here, letting go of old heart stories, old romance, old relationships. Learn what you learnt from them. Realise that everyone in your life is a messenger. We can let go of the friction and the retention if we're not projecting and blaming people. And we know that love is a state of being, and this can really get locked in by Saturday when Venus meets with Uranus in Taurus. So that's at 16 degrees Taurus if you want to find where that is in your chart as well. And then we approach a full moon in Sagittarius next week. So the moon is in its waxing phase and going from Virgo through to Sagittarius as we process through this week. So those are the old wise signs, they're the inquisitive ones. Virgo to Sagittarius takes us from the autumn equinox to the winter solstice, where we go within and seek wisdom, which feels appropriate for these two major aspects, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius and Venus meeting Uranus in Taurus. So it's actually quite a quiet week with space to do the deep work. We're still in the Mercury retrograde direct phase, so we're still filtering and assessing all the stories that have come up and all the subtle changes that we've made, seeing our life through a different filter and a different perspective that should see us feeling more spacious, more aware and more free. And now these two slow but deep features come in this week to keep us working on ourselves, all the different parts of ourselves, but always in perfect universal timing. So if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available for readings, zoehines7@gmail.com. These are great times to learn astrology and tarot, and I can help you do that very intuitively with notes and videos, going at your own pace. And even if you know a bit about tarot and astrology, we can fill in the gaps in customised sessions. And I also offer coaching. Over a series of sessions, we can really dig deep and help you uproot anything that's holding you back, limiting you, or hiding in the shadows, to help you find that peace and freedom that's available to us now. So please do contact me for that. I post these videos on my YouTube channel, Zoe Astro, where there's lots of other videos to help you learn intuitive astrology the easy way. And I post links on my Instagram, zoehines7, and my Facebook at AstroZo. So in general, the feeling of the week is very much going inwards, with Saturn turning retrograde and the moon starting the week in Virgo, going into the deep signs. To sum up what we've learnt in the Mercury retrograde, start to feel the benefits, to anchor into our pure vibration and feel our life purpose with Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, to really find the key to unlock our unconditional heart with Venus approaching Uranus by the weekend. So go slowly, go gently, maintain your state of conscious awareness, and if you ask, things will be revealed to you in the right way and at the right time. So those are the horoscopes this week, and I'll see you next week.